good morning. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Good morning. Here we are, 4 days into the new year. Boom, 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 boom. First, I want to say an apology to Hmong. We were invited yesterday. We got on. We wound up going to a meeting. So sorry about that. But if you set up another one, a convenient time for all of us, we'll come back. No doubt about it. I love the community. Ash even had very positive comments about Hmong, how intelligent they are, what great loyal people they are in our company.
Positive was the key word.
Yeah. Today we're going to go to Botswana. Now, I didn't realize how quiet. It's low volume. Not sure why, but you can hear it. I mean, I'll probably redo it with something better with the volume. I didn't realize how low it was. But anyway, I think you can hear it. I'm going to play that. And then tomorrow, obviously, we'll go to a new country. A couple other things. Thanks for all the support again. I mean, it goes overboard for me. I love it. I'm overwhelmed by how many people are so kind and work with us and listen to us, which is, it's a humble experience because I want to make sure anytime I can, and myself and Chris, is to give you value. Now, the other thing, which I'm really happy to see, I was nervous about it, thought maybe we do it too much, but I was wrong. And listen, I grew up by faith my whole life. But people, when we go somewhere, I can't think of the one webinar we didn't go to where they ask for prayers on our life. So we're not going to stop doing that by far. Now, it depends. People ask, because they do ask. We were on trivia last night, and people ask, hey, when you go to your live, can you mention praying? That's a big deal. If people ask you, you want to do it. And I think it's, everybody's done it for me, for Chris. And I just want to say that segment is very, very important, I believe. So anyway, let's go to Botswana. Turn up your volume. Sorry it came out so quiet. I'm not sure why. But I'll probably redo it before it goes live today. But anyway, here we go. Hello. We're going to Botswana. This was suggested by a few people, so I don't mind it. I want to cover every country in the world eventually. I do want to kind of set up a disclaimer. Any numbers you see that come out of my mouth or illustration only. I don't know what products will cost. I don't know what commissions will be paid. I don't know any of that. But what I wanted to show everybody, if you're from a certain country, where you stand now in general. Because these numbers fluctuate. They fluctuate daily, but they're roughly the same, okay? And then I can compare them to US dollar, then I can give you some info. Anyway, as I said, I don't know what the products will cost. I don't know what commissions will be. But let me tell you what I believe and what I know. I know one thing is any products and all the products will be in high demand. They're not going to come out with something that's not needed. It's a waste, and why do it? Many products will come out with different price points. There'll probably be even free products. They might even have free trials. I would think they would. I don't know. But the main thing we do know that if it's made by the company, it'll be above market value. Example, the company makes a conference call platform like Connect. The last version that came out was better than any one I've seen on the market. So, past experience, we're looking good, okay? So let's just say many products, okay? There won't be one, there'll be many. But I want to come up with some kind of scenario so you can think about it. And I want to talk to people from Botswana so you can put a little bit of a reality to it if you can. Like I said, these numbers are just hypothetical. They're for illustration only. But it gets people thinking it and people like it, or I wouldn't be doing it. I've got a lot of feedback and people like it. So, we're in Botswana. We're going to talk about product A. Doesn't matter what it is. Hypothetically, it's costs $100 US. And hypothetically, the company decides we're going to pay 25% commission. What does that mean? It means on every sale, you're going to make $25 from your personal sale. Pretty generous, very generous. So you get a sale, you made 25 bucks. 10 sales, you made 250. 100 sales, you made 2,500. Boom, bang, boom. There'll be many products that are more. I mean, I don't know about, well, yeah. There could be some more. There could be many less. There could be some free. And here's another thing I want you to listen to. When you're told, when you're doing a business, you want to have more than one stream of income. With this company, you're going to have many. Why? We have many different products. Each product in its own is a stream of income. It's all under one roof, but if you have products in high demand, and I believe this, a lot of our products will be billion-dollar market cap products. That's mind-blowing. So it's not like we're just going to make one product and max it out and make so much money and that's it. No, we'll have one product, two products, three products, four products, and we'll have some products nobody has. I believe this. It's my opinion. I'm not speaking for the company. I'm speaking for Marty DeGarmo. But I'm going by past experience with this company, and I believe I know Mr. Mufara wants the best of the best. We know that. And money's not an object for him if he can get the best of the best. And we know he wants to uplift humanity. How do you do that? You got to give them a way to change their lifestyle. So you got to create a business where they have an even playing field. See, the business online now, you're lucky if 97, 98% of the people that go online to make money. Most don't. The ones that do, it's not that much, and they're working like a mule. So, that's why I'm here. That's why when I came in 2019, I stayed here. 6 years this month. Yes. And I did learn how to market. I know how to get targeted traffic. I could build teams. But all that nasty stuff, if you've ever done it, you'll know what I'm talking about. They don't last. The company fails. Even if we could build a team, myself, Mike, and Dan, 90 days the business is gone. So you branded what? Nothing. It's already gone. You're like, oh. Then you deal with the people because all they saw was me, Mike, and Dan. So they kind of blame us. And all we are is affiliates, just like I am now. That's all I am. I just like helping people, and I love this company. And I think Mr. Mufara is a blessing to all of us. I really do. Anyway, we're in Botswana. These numbers you're seeing are based on available data. Here's the breakdown. Exchange rate. Botswana Pula, BWP, equals 0.0716 US dollars. And we're going to break it down what that means. So in Botswana, monthly they make 11,800 BWP. To make it so that I can understand, I broke it down into US dollars, they make $844 a month. They make 141,000 BWP a year, which comes out to $10,080 a year. Now, hypothetically, how many commissions would it take at the level I said to match a monthly income? 34. And if they maintain that for a year, it'd be 403, and that would match what they're making. But look at this. And people say, yeah, but maybe I don't. Listen, everybody starts at zero. It's part of life, unless you pre-build a team, but that's okay. Step by step, boom, 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 people are going to come because they want a good deal. And I believe many people will come that told you no. Because once they see success, they're going to jump in. Human instinct. So if you take the 34 commissions, we said hypothetically $100 product, $25 commission, you take 34 times $25 equals 850, 844, round it up. Now, $844 a month in the U.S. is not much. But could you imagine one of our friends and family that live in Botswana made an extra $250 a month or $400? Half of what they make now, 50% more. That's crazy. This is what I love about the company. It's trickle up economics, my opinion. The bottom will see it first, the impact. Although $850 a month makes a difference for me. All right, so anyway, you look a year, all you got to do is the same thing. You take 403 times $25 commissions, 10,075, 10,080. Boom. That's wild, isn't it? Gaborone and Francistown, I guess it is. But anyway, that's for our brothers and sisters in Botswana. Crazy cool. But I want to tell you, it's possible. That's the main thing. There's nothing out there that gives you this uplift where you have an actual chance to uplift humanity. So, God bless everybody, and let's move on. And tomorrow we'll move on to another country. Thank you very, 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 very much. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, everybody. I'm sorry it was so quiet. Like I said, we'll move on. Somebody actually requested that, so I went to it and actually did it as a request. If you do have a request and you go to Chris or you go to somebody else, that's fine. As long as it gets to me, I will do it. I mean, I enjoy it because while I'm gathering the information, I'm learning. I'm learning more about other places in the world, because if you don't leave your country either mentally or maybe it's not physically, but online, how do you know other people? You just don't. So the only way to learn other people is go there, either virtually or in an airplane. And I can't go by airplane right now, so I find out a lot just doing this little task every day. Now, another thing. I have been making videos for people, and these videos, I got to explain because somebody talked to me about it and they misunderstood. The video is, if you have a YouTube channel or you have a place that you can promote or share it, what it tells them is there's something big we're about to launch to the world. And because there's no links, if you would like to be emailed when it launches, send an email to your email. That's what this is. Now, people have sent me and say, can you put my Facebook in there? Can you put auto response? No, that's not what it is. It's very simple. So somebody sees the video and they say, oh, I'd like to be notified. You put your email in there and then they email and say, I want to be put on the list. That's all you're going to see. You say, okay. They go to your list and then you write them an email and say, okay, you're on the list. I will notify you as soon as anything happens. That's beautiful. I'm going to tell you something else, and I hope I can explain this so it makes it simple. If you make an email, a new one, Gmail, I've got 50 Gmails. If you make an email specifically for the video, if you want a video specifically for that video, make it a very simple email. Because AI can read it, but some of it, if you've got C554051 Bob, Joe, Frank, it's not going to read it. Something very simple. Now, I want to tell you something that I did. I made an email. I went on the list at gmail.com, and it's only for the video. Now, here's what I did. Once I made the email, I put that email on vacation. Now, follow me here. Once you put it on vacation, you could put info in there. The info I put in is, you're on the list. Congratulations, you're on the list. You will be notified as soon as we launch to the world. Thank you. Click it. Now, anytime somebody comes in with I want on the list, they get an automatic response from that email saying, you're on the list. Congratulations. I'll notify you when we launch to the world. It's cool. It's like an autoresponder for free. I'm just saying that could be done. I know it could be done. I did it. I do it all the time if I don't have a link. So now I go and look in there and I've got 20, 30, 40 people that are saying, put me on the list. And they already got an autoresponder that says, you're on the list. Thank you very much. And I will notify you as soon as I can, as soon as it launches to the world. That's simple. Now, I'm going to say this every day so you understand. It's not hard. Make a new email, something that's just specific for this. You're not using it for nothing else, so that all the emails in there, whether it's 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 2 months, I don't know, you can gather all them. And if somebody writes you at 3 o'clock in the morning and says, I want to be put on the list, they get an autoresponder a second later. It looks very personal when they get it right away. What they're really getting, what would really be there normally would be, I'm on vacation. I'll contact you as soon as I get back. But I'm not using it for that. I'm using it as an autoresponder. I hope that makes sense. But that's what I'm doing, and it works very, very well. And if you need me to, I'll explain it again tomorrow. But if you do that, then you got things moving, and you don't have to do anything physically. But once again, and if you want the video, you got to send me an email at unpassivenation@gmail.com, because yesterday I just had to redo it, and it cost me more than I thought. But anyway, it cost me money, so I redid it. And it takes me time to make a video. But make sure, I've made many videos twice, because people send me an email and they go, oh, sorry, that email isn't right. Or, that sounds like, oh, okay, just a mistake, but double check. I got to go back in and change the video every time that happens. Somebody put a little thing in there, or they put extra couple words in there, and I'm going, oh. Or they give me an email, there's no way AI can read it. And you want it to sound good. So anyway, I'm going to play the video real quick. I'm going to turn it over to Chris. He's got some prayers. I don't think that many birthdays today. Everybody in the country was born on the 1st, I think. But anyway.
Welcome to the opportunity of a lifetime. Hello and welcome. Today, you're about to be introduced to a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a business that isn't just built for success, but one where everyone can win. Imagine being one of the first to join a community that's redefining the way we think about business. Imagine building something extraordinary, not just for yourself, but for your loved ones and generations to come. Today, that dream becomes a reality. Here's the truth. Success isn't just for the privileged few. It's for people like you, driven, ambitious, ready to take a step forward into something different, something transformational. This is your chance to be part of something big from the very start. This business is more than just an opportunity. It's a movement designed for people who want to grow, achieve, and most importantly, win together. The question is simple. Are you ready to take that first step? To be one of the first to join a journey that's built on empowerment, innovation, and success? Today, You have the chance to say yes to a brighter future. A future of freedom, of possibilities, and of living life on your own terms. Welcome to the business where everyone wins. The time is now. Let's win together. Welcome aboard. This global business is launching to the world very soon. If you would like to be notified when we launch to the world, send an email to teamnommoney@gmail.com with "Put me on the list" in the subject line so you can be one of the
Boom, 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 boom. Chris, love you all. And listen, like I said, I believe strongly in prayer. Why? I live by it. I don't think I wouldn't be here without it. So, Chris, go ahead, buddy. Love you.
Good morning. I love you too. It's awfully quiet in the DeGarmo house today. You're making me nervous over there. Where's my little buddy at?
It's Saturday.
Oh,
and they had kind of movie night last night.
Oh, so me too.
so Marty gets quiet. Dump truck will be walking around the corner any minute.
I can talk louder if you want.
No, you're done.
Yeah, there is no birthday today, but if you do have a birthday and I don't know about it, happy birthday to you. Small request, Seeds Academy reached out to me again today. The kids are coming back to school on January 6th. I don't know what today is. Today's the 4th. They're getting lots of donations. They need a little bit more to help the kids with food when they come back. They've done quite a few projects with all your help and the prayers. Williams is always thanking us for always praying for him. So if you know all about Williams and what he's doing and you can help him out, that would be greatly appreciated. I am going to personally donate myself. And Marty's right. I don't know if he got into my brain this morning. He said exactly what I wanted to say. Probably the biggest honor for me, not only to be in this company and to be part of this company, is when someone comes up and asks me, can you pray for me? I don't know how Marty got that out of my brain. I'm glad he said it because I know we think a lot for a lot of things, but that's exactly what happened. We were on trivia. Let me say this first of all, Hmong community, absolutely love you guys. Suker, Tabitha, Chang Yang, Cat Mo, Kia. Oh, there's a million names and half of them I couldn't pronounce, but it was so nice to see all of you on there. Unfortunately, we got pulled out, but it was awesome to see all your smiling faces, and you always definitely make us feel so welcome. We do appreciate that. Suker is like, we could put him up there with AI Francine. He just knows how to translate beautiful. It was really nice. It was nice to be there. We haven't been there in a while. And again, get us going again. We'll be back there. Just set us a good time and hopefully we don't get pulled. But prayers, I had two gentlemen last night on trivia, which really blew me away because, I haven't had anyone be negative. Chris, you shouldn't be saying this. Everyone seems to love how we pray. Ash Mafar talked about it, how nice it is to pray. And I pray just for about everyone, no matter what it is, from the smallest little fingernail up to the whole body. I do it. So Harold Fox, this one's for you, brother. Harold has gone through a lot of stuff in the last year and a half. He opened up to all of us yesterday on trivia about his blood pressure, and he's looking for different kind of medications to help him. So lots of prayers from my brother Harold, your brother Harold, great guy, great story of his life. He needs some help. I know Harold's always been a faith-believing individual about God, but there's a lot of people in this world that really don't know God. They want to know him, but they don't know how to know him. But you can always ask for prayers. And when someone's asking you, can you please pray for me, especially when you got a big platform and a lot, 5,000, 6,000 people listen to this a day. It's an amazing thing. So it doesn't matter what your prayer is or what it is. It's about just doing it. If I can pray for everyone that's scared to or doesn't know how to do it, myself and Marty, we're going to always do that. So Harold, putting out for prayers for you so God can get your blood pressure under control with the right meds. And I know he had some help last night with some of the panelists. Mark Olson, another one that came out. I heard very sort of the back of Chris. Can you say some prayers for me and my family? He's going through some stuff. Depression is real in this world. Everyone knows this. I have many friends. I have family that are depressed because of the world, because of finances, because of health. It's a serious thing. So, Mark, for you and your sister and your family, I'm asking all of you to say some prayers for my two brothers who I love with all my heart. Average guys. Well, Harold Fox is a little more than average because he was a professional basketball player. And Mark is a lot above average because he was a professional truck driver. And he saved a lot of people by changing his life with alcohol and everything else, where he's taking people in. Two great guys. I mean, I could talk about a lot of individuals in this company who are great. Gina Leva, I know that your daughter was out driving in the snow and she did not feel well. I seen that she got home safe and she went right to bed. So give Jean's daughter some prayers. She's not feeling good. I got to believe this time of year, there's a lot of people that are catching the cold or the flu. I talked to Brian. He caught it. Marty had it for a while in his family. When one of his kids or grandkids get it, they all get it. Excuse me. Hopefully I don't get it. And that's how it works. But we're going to pray for everyone for good health through this cold winter season. It is cold out today, 20 degrees in Michigan. No snow yet, not really. But think about those individuals out there in the streets right now. That's one of my prayers I did this morning because, like I said, I walk out in just a sweater outside just to see. And then I can't imagine being out in it all night or trying to live in a car or a shelter, an alley, because this is what a lot of people do, under bridges, anywhere to stay warm. So pray for those individuals. They need it. This is TikTok. If you're listening, this is a big part of this company. We pray together. We ask for help all the time for every situation. Peter Rogers just sent me an update. I'm glad you did, Peter. Thank you. He's got, let me take these glasses off because they're burning my eyes this close. He's got another, he just went to the hospital on the 31st. He had a CT scan to check everything is okay still. He's waiting on that report back, so say some prayers for a good report. He also had a pre-op while he was there. His scheduled surgery for his operation is on January 16th. So I'll remind you every day about Peter. But let's remember Peter in your prayers. David Switzer and his brother both fighting cancer. Definitely the prayers. I don't use the word hate much, but I hate cancer. A lot of people. Cholesterol, thank you very much. Robin Noble, her sister, her family are going through a lot of change. Listen, when you get a disease, in your life like that, or your family's life, it changes a lot of things for people. It takes a lot of your strength away, your weakness. I mean, it's okay, but we'll let you know we're all there for you. We're going to constantly pray for you. So Robin, David Switzer and your brother, Chloe, Red and Jane's mom, all the people in P&G that are fighting this stuff, Joyce and Melvin, it's an honor to pray for you. But like I said, it's also scary knowing what you're going through. I went through some of this stuff before with my own family. It's not easy. Baby Zoe and baby Cam, keep praying for them. I guess I told you yesterday, I'm not sure how Zoe's doing. I haven't got an update. I know she had the flu and pneumonia real bad, and baby Cam is improving every day. Again, thank you for the prayers for all that. Absolutely say prayers for the DeGarmo family. They're going through a lot. Ashley needs a lot of prayers. Jacob, always, that kid's just a bundle of joy. He's fun to see, but keep praying for them. Ash Mafar and his family. I know Ash right now is very excited. And I know this because he texts a lot more than he used to. And it's always positive messages. Keep the faith. Everything's going great. He wanted to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. He put it in the back office. He left a message for the Hmong community, not the Hmong. We always say that wrong. And by the way, Marty, it's Botswana, not Batswana, but that's okay. I had to make fun of Marty there. And we're glad we got to do that for you, Kiba. Always fun to do that. Definitely pray for Ash's family, for strength, wisdom, knowledge, and his teams. I always could take prayers. I got things in my family too, like everyone else. Love to hear prayers for my family. And this company, it's just a great company. It's a positive company. People ask me, what do you talk about these days about this company? Well, everything good. Like Marty said, we have everything that is out there, but better, AI induced. TikTok, if you're not familiar, listen, I don't know anyone that's not familiar with AI right now. It's probably the most talked about thing. Uh, it's the most talked about thing in the world. Every single day, it's on the news one way or the other. It's something that every business, even individuals, need to be part of, or you're going to fall way behind. This company is a representative of probably what's going to be the greatest AI-induced products that this world has ever seen. And a lot of people, they can't understand that yet, but you will. AI is it's a self-learning, absolutely amazing, sponge-sucking thing that just takes any information, puts it together in nanoseconds. It's going to help improve the world as far as health, wealth, success. It's giving doctors right now answers that they never were able to find before through artificial intelligence. When you have a meeting of the minds from all over the world, AI is gathering these people, their information, and it's putting it together as we speak. AI has been around since the early 1950s. No one really understood about it. You had a couple individuals talking about it. We had some individuals that were out doing things with it. I don't think they quite understood it. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people were scared about it because sometimes new things are scary. But in this company, everything that's going to come out of our AI products is going to be phenomenal. Like I said, if you own a business, and you don't have to own a business because this is your business, it's going to pump your business up like a crazy machine. Targeted traffic, just everything good. If I don't own a business except this one, but if I owned a business, I'd be all over this because you get paid on both ends. You're making money from your business. This company is going to come in and help you get more business. Plus, they're going to pay you for it. I don't know where you go, where you can go wrong with that. So I tell people, I don't care if you got a paper route, a small business, a middle size, big. This is going to benefit your company because it's a worldwide thing, and you're going to be able to get targeted traffic from the world, not just your small community, maybe, and then in return, your business is going to grow. Why? Because this is how I look at it. When you realize what this company is going to do for your company, your business, your personal life, you're going to want to give back. I believe that's what Ashma whole idea is, to helping people, giving people back. Do yourself a favor, take a drive around. If you live in a cold state and you got a couple hours just to, maybe get out of the house and drive around, turn your heater on, go into some city areas, go in your own neighborhood. You're probably going to see someone standing on a corner freezing in a light coat, asking for money for food. They're there. They're out there. Let's not ignore them. I know a lot of people say, oh, Chris, that guy's just scamming them. People, you don't know that. We don't know what that person's walked through. And all I know, he's standing out there for 12, 15 hours a day in 20-degree weather asking for some help. Sometimes people are afraid to ask for help, and those are the people that I really want to help. But drive through your neighborhood. Look at maybe someone that maybe their bushes are overgrown or their grass is really long. That's a sign saying, oh, maybe they're in trouble financially or physically or mentally, and things aren't going. Some in your neighborhood that always kept up their property really nice. Now you notice, what's going on with that? Now it's wintertime, a little harder to tell, but overgrown bushes are easy to tell. Look around. Knock on their door. Ask them if they're doing okay. One of the greatest things I do see on TikTok, there's a guy that drives around there's a few companies. They drive around in city areas looking for overgrown places, knock on their door and say, listen, I want to do all your yard work for free. And most of these people are in monetary distress or their health failed and they need help. All it takes is a quick knock on someone's door. A good morning. How you doing? Anything you want to talk about? It's that simple. Welcome to this company. Anything you want to talk about, anything you need help with, that's what it was designed for. It's an amazing company. I've never seen a company just go out and say, hey, We got all these founders all over the world. I can hear another hour, maybe a lot of knocks on people's doors from the founders saying, how you doing? Is there anything I can help you with? Maybe you got a senior citizen in your neighborhood. And I got at least 5 of them that I know in their 90s, barely making it. They got to pay now for extra heat, which takes away from their food, their medication. It's a sad world. We're going to change all that. I believe this in my heart that this company is going to help so many people out, not only financially, but the people that are in this and are all of a sudden financially free in a year or so, they are going to do amazing things in their community, on their street, in their country. We have countries right now that are slowly starving and dying out. We're going to change that. We want color put back in this world again. We want to give everyone hope, and this is where you're going to get the hope. People say, oh, you could say all you want. No, I'm not saying it. This company is going to take a lot of action to help anyone out in this world that wants it. Businesses, families, communities. There's people right now that are either freezing to death or they're starving to death or they're dying of thirst while we sit in our comfy homes. Think about those people. It's okay to think about yourself, and I want you to do that. But think about the people that are just in a bad situation and they can't get out of it. For them, they're like, there's no hope. I'm telling you, whoever's listening right now, there is hope, and it's going to come from this company and from the founders of the world. And we're going to change things, and it's going to be just beautiful. Marty, I think that's all I got today. I love you, brother. I love every one of you. Again, thanks to the monk community for inviting us in there. I think today we got something at noon. The OTech pros are coming out at noon. Don't let me forget that. Another bunch of group of people that are just amazing who want to help change the world. And remember about Seeds Academy, and anyone that needs help, if you can help them, hey man, if you could do it, just help them. Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Listen, I would like to talk just a little bit of why I believe this company is an opportunity of a lifetime. And I know we've all heard it. Look, I'm 64 years old. I've been in online business of some type for 20 years. I've done everything. Yes, I've jumped from one shiny thing to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, trying to find, and I didn't realize what I was looking for. That took years. Why? Well, the first 5 to 8, 10, whatever, took me to learn how to drive my own traffic. I worked with Dan Street and Mike Ellis. But once we got to that level, then there were scenarios. I'm going to break this down because I want to relate to you if I can. I'm nothing special. I just had a lot of time to learn things. And if anybody had the time I had, you could learn it too. Anyway, so we learned how to market. Then now what are we doing? That's out of the way. That's a big deal because we could drive traffic. Now we're looking for a business that treats people fairly. That was a problem. I don't know if they do it on purpose or they don't do it on purpose, but most of these businesses, MLM and all that, they got to know, it's reality, that 2-3% of the people in their whole company, online or offline, whatever, are driving the traffic. How do we know? Because it's only 2-3% that make any money. So they rely on these few people to bring in many, many people. Why? They're one of the ones we call gurus or whatever you want to call them. And what do? We get in the business. We get an auto ship. And what is our goal? Well, we know another auto ship is coming up in 30 days. So you want to get enough people in so that auto ship is covered. It's a race. It's a crazy, insane race. So you start inviting your friends and family. You don't think of the whole scope. But let me tell you, I did it. So I invite my friends and family. I made enough that my next auto ship is a wash. I'm even. I'm happy. I'm doing the chicken dance, okay? I get it. I did it. Here's the problem. Month number 2 comes along, and my family, they didn't get enough people to pay for their ownership. So Uncle Bob's saying, hey, Marty, pack sand, buddy. I'm out of here. I got in this to make money. You told me I could. And I did. Because I figured I could do it. They could do it. It's heart-wrenching. Because the second month, I don't have enough to pay for mine. So I got to pay again. Why? Because I was too stupid to quit. I just thought, people are doing it. I can do it. Blah, blah, blah. But the sad reality is, unless you can bring people with you, you are constantly digging and digging and digging. And how I look at it is, picture a back-end loader, right? Where it digs in the ground and moves the dirt. Okay, what that is you're bringing people in quicker than the dirt falls back in. If you can master that, yeah, you can make money. But who wants a job like that? Because actually, the dirt falling in is people. And if you can do it without thinking about the people, then you might make it. I'm not putting down everybody. I got great friends in MLM, and some of them do very, very well. But you sneeze past gas, you lose money. I mean, you get sick and you're not slamming this thing daily or monthly, you're done. You constantly got to bring people. Okay, this company is not designed that way. So what was I looking for? Listen, what I was looking for was a fairy tale. I didn't realize it until about, the 15th year. And I'm talking about Mike and Dan. I said, is there anything out there that gives everybody an even playing field where everyone can win? Not get rich quick, but can win, can move up, can build their business, can change their life. And along comes this company. And when it hit me, when I first saw it, I went, oh, because I'm skeptic. Why am I skeptic? Because I got slapped in the dirt for 15 years. Of course I'm skeptic. Hey, this is a company where you don't need any special skills. You can make it. You're in it. You can win it, blah, 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 blah. And I went, whoa. So then I said, well, if it's 10% as good as it sounds, this is a good place. I never left. 6 years this month. One thing is I was fortunate and blessed to meet the owner. I became friends with him, actually. And he's the nicest, most caring man I've ever met. Something like Chris Johnson, really. Just cares about other people all the time. No joke. I thought, this has got to be too good to be true. But I looked at it. Now, let me tell you about the business if you're wondering. If you're in this business, you don't need special skills. There's a toolbox, hypothetical toolbox. I'm saying it as a toolbox so you can understand. On this toolbox, you get many, many shelves. Everything you need to grow this business is in that toolbox. What's the biggest problem in MLM? If you guys, any of you been in MLM, TikTok people, YouTube, what's the hardest thing when you're trying to do a business online? You've already destroyed your relationship with your family, okay? If you've done this for 4 or 5 months, they already are hiding from you. So now you got to bring in new, fresh eyes, right? That's the hardest thing. Now they tell you, go to a traffic exchange, go to a safe list, and hey, you could buy solo ads. You know what a solo ad is? It's a regurgitated list of people that went through maybe hundreds of people. So by the time you get to Bob at bobsmith@gmail.com, if he had a gun, he'd probably shoot you because he's been approached 900 times, different products. So now you're like, well, what do I got to do? Oh, I have to learn how to market on my own? Yeah, that's the problem. Not everybody can do that. Not saying you can't learn it. It's not easy, and it's a moving target. What you could do 10 years ago, you can't now. What you could do 5 years ago does not work now. this company made it so that in this virtual toolbox, you pull open the bottom drawer and say, I want targeted traffic, AI targeted traffic, and you can purchase it. Now you have new eyes looking at what you have. Now, let me tell you something that happens, a byproduct of this. You know all the family members that want to hide from you at the family reunion because they're afraid you're going to pitch them on something? When they see that you're starting to become successful, you walk a little taller, your skin's getting clearer, you changed your address, you got a different car, you're debt-free. I'm not saying tell people about money. I hate that. You shouldn't do it. No company likes it, and you shouldn't do it. But they can see what the company has made possible for you. When they see that, everybody's looking for it. I don't care if you're a doctor, a policeman, a teacher, a lawyer, a professor, a surgeon, because whatever they're making, the second they stop, that income stops. But imagine being in a company that has created an even playing field that everyone can win. And talk about streams of income, any one of the big guys, I'm talking about multi-millionaire billionaires, you have to have more than one stream of income. Now, I want you to picture something. There's a company that we're in now that will have unlimited products, and a lot of those products are unicorn status, meaning they're billion dollar products. And you have many of those. So you can offer this, you can offer that, you can offer this. It's not going to happen overnight. But imagine, and I'm talking to my friends in Africa and India and Asia and all the other, not just here in the US, okay? Imagine building up 25, 250, 500, 1,000 a month. I know you want, the MLM will tell you 90 days you make $100,000, and but that's all crap. That's called pie in sky. It's called horse manure. Okay. Here, anybody can start building an income. And let me tell you, $500 extra a month, 500 will change most people's lives on this planet. No joke. But you can slowly build up. And the tools are there for you. And you don't need special skills. That's what this company's about. So I wanted to make that clear from what Chris said and what I'm saying. Add that together. And do we care about each other? Absolutely. We're more of a movement than anything else. Ideology in this company is this. We are and always will be our brother and sister's keeper. We look out for each other. If you're at home or you're listening to this sometime today, tomorrow, whatever, and you go, man, that sounds like a place I'd like to be. You feel like you don't have anybody. You feel like you're alone. Here you don't feel that way. And if you do, it's only up to you because you want to be that way. But here you could talk to a lot of people, do a lot of stuff, and be involved. And everybody helps each other. I love it. I'm not in competition with anybody in this company. No one. The only person I have competition with is me. If I want to go faster, I go faster. I want to go slower, I go slower. And by the way, we're about to launch to the world very, very soon. That's what that video was about. A lot of people have the video. But I encourage anybody watching this, if you can get in here free and judge for yourself, do it. Just do it. Because if you don't judge it for yourself, how do you know? You don't know me. You don't know Chris, a lot of you. So anyway, I implore you to do that. Now, I'm going to move on because we've been 50 minutes. And when I'm on here, the kids and everybody's got to be quiet. So at 12 noon, in about 2 hours, OTech Roundtable's coming on. It will be on many, many YouTube channels. It's a good show. It's fun. You learn. So if you're not in the business and you want to start hearing about it, first thing is me and Chris are every day at this time. Every day. 7 days a week. Why? Because we love it. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to say. They're on at noon. YouTube channels. I want to thank everybody that's here. Great turnout. I'm humbled that this many people come and want to be with us and listen to what we're saying. And like I said, it doesn't make sense to look for the best place to be to build an income when you're already there. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. I don't care about anybody saying this. There's nothing on the planet that has a CEO that cares that you are successful. And in turn, you know what his main goal is? That once you fill your pockets and once you take care of you, that in turn, you uplift the world. What more could we ask for? Let me tell you, giving feels really good, even when you have nothing. It feels really good. Anyway, that's all I have. Chris, you got anything to add?
No, I don't, but I love all you, period. Oh, wait, I do have something to say.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of thinking what I wanted to say because you said it earlier about those ads, solo ads.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you something. When I first got into this business, my son talked me into Dad, you got to go to solo ads. You'll get all kind of people. Kid you not. I spent $1,000 on 1 million solo ads. That's what it was. I didn't get nothing because most of them were dead. Dead emails.
And he didn't know his big brother Marty at that time.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about the digital world. So I thought my son knows. He's done things before. I'll try it. And I got a lot of emails from these emails, but they were all dead emails, to be honest with you. So don't waste your money in that stuff. Let this company drive it for you. Listen, you hear what I said? I paid $1,000 for a bunch of emails. It was $1,000 wasted. And that was
Does it make you feel any better that you weren't the only one? Not really.
Right? No, but what I'm saying is the little bit of money Ash is going to ask, and we don't know what that is for traffic, extra traffic. I know that's going to be a great thing, but the solo ads, real stinker for me. I was very like, wow, this is nothing. But knowing that I can invest into my business for extra traffic, targeted traffic, that's really the way to go. And that's going to be part of it. Do you have to do that? No. You could do test runs. All right, I'll put a little bit of extra traffic toward this account. See what happens. It's going to be kind of fun because you can play with it. You're going to be able to see the well, you're always going to have targeted traffic no matter what. Extra, you could actually compare of, hey, this is doing good. You can look where it's doing good at. It's going to be fun. I'm telling you. If you're not a computer person, and I'm not one of those computer people, as you can see, it's going to be fun to open up my computer every day and see actually who's joined from where. Because maybe I put a little more money into targeted traffic, I got a lot more. It's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for that. All right, Mr. DeGarmo, that's all I got. My throat's going.
It would help if you didn't scream, but that's all right. I mean,
I'm not screaming.
Anyway, love you all. And like I said, noon, OTech Pro Roundtable. See you all. Thank you very much. I mean that. I hope we inspired and give a little bit of info that could be helpful.